Laying low behind the hills, highway rolling quiet still. Old motel glowing red and blue beside the empty road. Coffee steaming in my hand, dust blowing through the parking lot. Radio playing Marvin slow, like it knows my soul tonight. Funny how lonely little places sometimes feel the most like home. Somewhere between the static and the music, I finally learned how to breathe again. Sunset Motel Radio, still singing through the afterglow, still carrying tired hearts down forgotten roads. And every old song on the air still feels like somebody cares. Yeah, Sunset Motel Radio still keeps me company tonight. Neon buzzing through the rain, truckers passing through again, ladies smoking near room 5, smiled as I walked by. Buddy Earl called from Tennessee, said, man, you still chasing dreams. I just laughed and looked outside at the golden western sky. Ain't no map for finding peace, sometimes you just keep driving slow. Oh, the older I get, the more beautiful silence becomes. Sunset Motel Radio, still glowing warm through broken souls, still making empty highways feel alive somehow. And though these years roll mighty fast, these quiet nights were built to last. Yeah, Sunset Motel Radio still sounds like freedom to me. Maybe heaven ain't far away, maybe it's just a roadside motel, a soft old song and enough peace to hear your own heart beating again. Sunset Motel Radio, still shining through the amber glow, still turning lonely evenings into beautiful memories. And when the final road appears, don't drown the ending in your tears. Just leave the radio playing soft as the daylight fades away. Sunset Motel Radio, radio, and the highway still feels endless tonight. Still hearing soul music through the desert air, and the sun melting into gold. truck parked beside the pumps at the edge of nowhere. Coffee warm in tired hands, dust still clinging to my jeans. Radio humming quiet soul through tiny diner speakers. Funny how these empty places sometimes heal you more than people do. No rushing traffic, no city noise, just sunrise and an old song playing softly. Coffee at the last gas station still tastes sweeter than temptation. Still making lonely highways feel alive again. And every mile beneath the sky still reminds me I survived. Yeah, coffee at the last gas station still feels like peace to me. Waitress smiling through the steam asked me where I'd been these days. I just laughed and looked outside at the endless road ahead. Buddy Earl called from Baton Rouge, said, man, you still drifting free? I said, yeah, somehow now. Ooh, it finally feels right. Ain't no map for finding yourself. Sometimes you just keep driving west. The older I get, the more I love quiet mornings like this. Oh, coffee at the last gas station, still healing hearts without explaining, still turning roadside moments into lifelong memories. And though these years roll mighty fast, these peaceful mornings always last. Yeah, coffee at the last gas station still slows my soul down right. Maybe happiness ain't complicated. Maybe it's warm coffee at sunrise, a full tank of gas, and enough freedom to keep moving forward. Coffee at the last gas station, still glowing warm through every season, still making every empty road feel full of possibility. And when the final highway calls, don't cry because the daylight falls. Just let the radio sing slow as the horizon melts to gold. Coffee at the last gas station, and the morning still feels beautiful tonight. Still hearing trucks roll through the sunrise. And the coffee still steaming warm. go settle down somewhere. But my soul still moves with the wheels. The highway still knows my name, still calls me through the pouring rain, still carries every dream I had across America at night. And every town I leave behind still lives somewhere inside my mind. Yeah, the highway still knows my name, and I still answer when it calls. Past an old motel at dawn, neon flickering barely on, ladies sweeping out the doorway, smiled as I drove slow by. But he all called from New Orleans, said, man, you still chasing freedom. I just laughed and rolled the window down to the Tennessee wind. Ain't no finish line for souls like mine, just another beautiful horizon. The older I get, the less afraid I am of the unknown. The highway still knows my name, still healing every scar and pain, still turning lonely midnight drives all into something sacred. And though these years roll mighty fast, this wandering heart was built to last. Yeah, the highway still knows my name, and the road still feels alive. Maybe freedom ain't a place, maybe it's just movement. Wine through the window and enough music to keep your spirit awake. The highway still knows my name, still glowing gold through every change, still making every empty road feel full of possibility. And when the final sunset falls, don't let the silence take it all. Just leave the engine running slow and the radio humming low. Yeah, the highway still knows my name. And the horizon still feels endless tonight. Still hearing tires sing against the road, and the night keeps rolling west. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Old boots sitting by the door, dust from roads I walked before, coffee brewing slow and warm as daylight fills the room. Used to think the best was gone, somewhere back in younger songs, but this morning feels brand new, like life hit restart. Funny how another sunrise inside your soul. Some dreams grow older quietly, others wake back up with the sun. Old boots, new sunrise, still got fire behind these tired eyes. Still got a rose left to ride, and songs left to sing, and every mile that came before still led me right here to this moment. Yeah, old boots, new sunrise, and life still feels wide open tonight. Buddy Earl called from Santa Fe, said, man, let's drive west again. I just laughed and grabbed my keys before the coffee cooled. Lady at the diner smiled, said, you look alive these days. Yes, peace finally found its way into this wandering heart. Ain't no age on starting fresh when hope still breathes inside your chest. The older I get, the more I believe beautiful things can still begin. Oh, boots, new sunrise, still chasing freedom under open skies, still turning quiet mornings into reasons to believe. And though these years roll mighty fast, this restless soul was built to last. Yeah, old boots, new sunrise, and tomorrow still looks bright. Eh, 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 eh. Maybe life ain't about holding on, maybe it's about waking up again. Every single morning, ready to feel grateful for another road ahead. Old boots, new sunrise, still glowing gold across these highways, still making every little heartbeat feel young enough to dream. And when the final dawn appears, don't waste a moment drowned in fear. Just lace the boots up one more time and walk into the light. Yeah, oh, boots, new sunrise, and the horizon still feels beautiful tonight. Still hearing birds through the morning wind, and the road waking up again. some old evergreen tonight. Funny how Tennessee evenings still slow the whole world down for me. No city noise, no rushing hearts, just summer wind and open skies forever. Summer wind through Tennessee, still blowing life right back through me, still making every tide mile feel alive again. And every sunset painted gold still warms this wandering soul. Yeah, summer wind through Tennessee still feels like home tonight. Buddy Earl fishing by the lake, cold beer resting in the shade, lady laughing on the porch swing, bare feet tapping slow, smoke rising from the barbecue, fireflies floating in the blue, whole world glowing soft and warm under country moonlight. Ain't no luxury in this life better than peace that feels this real. The older I get, the more I crave simple, beautiful things. Summer wind through Tennessee, still sounding sweet through memory, still turning ordinary evenings into lifelong treasures. Oh, and though the years roll mighty fast, these southern nights were built to last. Yeah, summer wind through Tennessee still heals my soul somehow. Maybe heaven looks a little like this, porch lights glowing at sunset, good music drifting through the trees, and enough love to fill the silence. Ooh, summer wind through Tennessee, still carrying old dreams peacefully, still making every heartbeat move like summer long ago. Oh, and when the final evening comes, don't let the radio go silent. Just leave the screen door open wide, let the warm wind sing. Yeah, summer wind through Tennessee, and the night still smells like freedom tonight. Still hearing crickets through the warm dark air, and the fireflies dancing slow. Room 9 glowing soft and blue, rain still falling past the moon. Old suitcase by the bedside lamp, and nowhere left to rush. Cheap motel beside Route 10, same old curtains, same old hum, but Marvin singing through the speakers makes it feel like home tonight. Funny how alone can hold so many memories inside. Some nights don't need conversation, just music low enough to heal you slowly. Vinyl playing in room 9, still sounding warm through passing time, still turning lonely midnight hours into something beautiful. And every crackle in the sound still feels like peace I finally found. Yeah, vinyl playing in room 9 still keeps my soul alive tonight. Lady used to love this tune, dance barefoot across the room. Sometimes I still see her shadow moving through the light. Oh, Buddy Earl called around midnight, asked me where I drifted off to now. I just left and looked outside at the neon in the rain. Ain't no map for broken hearts, just highways and old soul records. Oh, the older I get, the more I trust quiet songs after dark. Oh, vinyl playing in room 9, still slowing down this restless mind, still making empty motel nights feel less alone somehow. Oh, and though these years rolled mighty fast, these little moments always last. Yeah, vinyl playing in room 9 still sounds like truth to me. Maybe healing happens quietly. Rain outside the window, a soft old song, and finally enough silence to hear your own heart again. Still glowing warm through neon light, still carrying every memory like smoke through the dark. Ah, when the final evening comes, don't leave the silence all alone. Just let the record spin real slow until the morning light arrives. Yeah, vinyl playing in room 9, and the rain still falls outside tonight. Still hear 'em moving through the motel walls, and the needle spinning slow. Amarillo after dark, yellow lights and old guitars, tiny dance hall near the edge of a sleeping Texas town. humming something slow. Then she walked in wearing blue, like a dream from years ago. Funny how one quiet smile can stop an old heart in its tracks. Some nights don't need fireworks, just one slow song and the right pair of hands. A slow dancing Amarillo, still spinning soft and slow, still making every lonely mile feel worth the ride. And every time she pulls me close, the whole world disappears like smoke. Yeah, slow dancing Amarillo still feels like magic tonight. Buddy Earl watching from the bar, laughing with his whiskey glass, said, man, you still fall in love every town we pass. Maybe he was right somehow, 'cause under those neon lights, she moved like an old soul melody, floating through the night. Ain't no age on romance when music still melts your heart like this. The older I get, the more I believe in beautiful little moments. Oh, slow dancing Amarillo, still glowing gold through the window, still turning quiet Texas nights into lifelong memories. And though these years roll mighty fast, this sweet old feeling still lasts. Yeah, slow dancing Amarillo still keeps my spirit warm. Maybe heaven ain't complicated, maybe it's just holding somebody close while a sad old jukebox plays soul music through the night. Oh, still slow dance in Amarillo, still softer than the desert wind blows, still making every heartbeat move like the summer long ago. And when the final slow song fades, don't let the memory drift away. Just leave the dance hall lights on low and hold me one more time. Yeah, slow dance in Amarillo. And the Texas moon still shines tonight. Still hearing boots move across the wooden floor, and the jukebox glowing soft. Route 66 beneath my wheels, desert wind and chrome for real, old sunglasses, faded jeans, with the engine. Still alive on Route 66, still chasing sunsets through the desert wind, still turning lonely roads into freedom songs. And every mile beneath these tires still lights up something deep inside. Yeah, still alive on Route 66, and my soul still burns tonight. Stop for gas in Oklahoma. Waitress smiled and called me cowboy, but Earl sleeping in the backseat, snoring through the chorus. Neon motels glowing blue, dust storms rolling softly through, whole horizon stretching wide, like heaven built for drifters. Ain't no age on wanderlust when your spirit still belongs to the road. Oh, the older I get, the more I trust highways over maps. Oh, still alive on Route 66, still hearing freedom in the engine hiss, still making every roadside stop feel legendary somehow. Oh, even though the years roll mighty fast, these open roads were built to last. Yeah, still alive on Route 66, and the night still calls my name. Maybe home was never one place, maybe it was always motion. Gas stations at sunrise, and soul music under western skies. Still alive on Route 66, still glowing gold through every twist, still making every tired heartbeat feel young enough to dream. And when the final highway comes, don't let the engine silence down. Just leave the windows open wide and let the desert wind sing loud. Yeah, still alive on Route 66, and the road still feels endless tonight. Still hearing tires hum beneath the stars, the western sky glowing gold. of my dusty Chevrolet. Years ago I would've rushed, chasing things that never lasted much. Now the silence feels enough beneath these western clouds. Funny how peace finally found me out where almost nothing moves. Some roads don't lead to fortune, some roads lead back to yourself. Blue sky over old motels, still healing me without a word to tell, still making every broken mile feel lighter somehow. And every faded neon sign still glows like little stars at night. Yeah, blue sky over old motels still brings my soul back home. Lady sweeping outside room 3 waved and smiled peacefully, but the earl asleep inside, snoring through the afternoon. Radio humming now, green low, warm wind drifting through the door. Whole world slowing down enough for my heart to finally breathe. Ain't no luxury in this life better than calm inside your chest. The older I get, the more beautiful quiet places become. Blue sky over old motels, still shining warm through every farewell, still turning empty highways into places worth remembering. And though these years rolled mighty fast, these peaceful moments always last. Yeah, blue sky over old motels still feels like freedom tonight. Maybe happiness ain't loud, maybe it's just open skies, warm coffee, an old guitar, and enough time to watch the clouds drift by. Blue sky over old motels, still glowing gold through desert spells, still making every tired heartbeat feel young enough to dream. And when the final sunset falls, don't let the silence feel too small. Just leave the windows open wide and let the warm wind sing slow. Yeah, blue sky over old motels, and the horizon still feels endless tonight. Still hearing the wind through the motel signs. In the afternoon, drifting slow. Sunset melting through the glass, Arizona still a few hours past. Old motel fading in the mirror like memories at dusk. Coffee stains on faded maps, Marvin humming sad. Engine rolling steady west through the desert light. Funny how the farther I drive, the light of my soul begins to feel. Somewhere between goodbye and tomorrow, there's a peace I never knew before. One more song before Arizona, one more night beneath the glowing sky, still chasing freedom through the silence of these endless roads. And every mile beneath the stars still heals these old invisible scars. Yeah, one more song before Arizona, before the daylight fades away. Buddy Earl asleep again, hat put low against the wind, radio drifting in and out like ghosts from younger days. Lady back in Tennessee probably still remembers me, but tonight the western sky feels too beautiful to stop. Ain't no heartbreak lasts forever when the horizon opens wide. The older I get, the more I trust roads that have no clear ending. One more song before Arizona, still hearing life inside the motor hum, still turning lonely desert nights into moving poetry. Oh, and though these years roll mighty fast, these drifting dreams were built to last. Yeah, one more song before Arizona, and the stars still guide me home. Maybe home ain't one location, maybe it's just this feeling. Warm music, open sky, and enough freedom to keep driving west. One more song before Arizona, still glowing gold beneath the supernova, still making every tired heartbeat feel young enough to run. Ooh, and when the final highway comes, don't drown the silence with regret. Just let the radio sing low as the desert night rolls in. Yeah, one more song before Arizona, and the horizon still burns gold tonight. Still hearing tides whisper through the canyon dark, and the stars hanging low above. like 1978. Funny how the farther I drive, the more the past rides next to me. Some memories disappear slowly, others stay forever in the rearview mirror. Backseat full of memories, still riding every mile with me, still turning lonely highways into moving stories. And every old song on the air still brings those moments back somewhere. Yeah, backseat full of memories, they still feel alive tonight. But Earl sleeping in the back, hat tipped low against the dash, radio humming Marvin slow through desert static lines. Lady back in Tennessee, probably moved on peacefully, but sometimes in the evening light I still hear her laugh. Ain't no highway long enough to completely outrun your heart. The older I get, the more I realize memories aren't meant to leave. Oh, backseat full of memories, still glowing soft beside me, still making every roadside sunset feel bittersweet and beautiful. Though these years roll mighty fast, some feelings were built to last. Yeah, backseat full of memories still keeps my spirit warm. Maybe life ain't about forgetting, maybe it's learning to carry the past gently, like old records, old photographs, and songs that still know your name. Backseat full of memories, still riding underneath these western skies with me, still making every tired heartbeat feel young enough to dream. And when the final road appears, don't bury all those vanished years. Just let the radio sing them back one more beautiful time. Yeah, backseat full of memories, and the highway still rolls softly tonight. Still hearing old songs through the desert wind. And the taillights fading slow. Midnight coffee steaming slow, rain outside the window glows, neon signs reflecting red across the diner floor. Truckers talking low nearby, old waitress humming lullabies, Marvin playing through the speakers, soft as cigarette smoke. Funny how lonely little diners still make the world feel human again. Somewhere between the rain and still heal my soul somehow. But a girl called from Memphis town, said, man, where you drifting now? I just smiled and looked outside at the soaked Tennessee street. Lady sitting by the jukebox, writing notes on paper napkins. For a moment time stood still inside that little cafe light. Ain't no luxury in this world better than peace after midnight. The older I get, the more I trust quiet places like this. Oh, neon coffee signs at midnight, still glowing blue against the night, still making every lonely traveler feel less alone inside. And though these years go mighty fast, these writing moments always last. Yeah, neon coffee signs at midnight still feel like home to me. Oh, maybe heaven ain't a mansion, maybe it's just warm coffee. Rain outside, soul music low, and enough silence to hear your heart again. Neon coffee signs at midnight, still burning soft through endless highways, still making every tired heartbeat feel young enough to dream. Oh, when the final evening comes, don't let the jukebox silence down. Just leave the neon glowing warm till the sunrise rolls back in. Yeah, neon coffee signs at midnight, and the rain still sings outside tonight. Still hearing coffee cups and soft old soul songs, and the neon buzzing low.
This old guitar beside my chair still smell like smoke and midnight. Scratches running down the wood like stories carved in time. Played her in 100 bars under neon moons and stars, through heartbreak nights and whiskey crowds. She never let me down. Funny how some things stay loyal long after people fade away. Every chord still remembers every road we traveled together. This old guitar still loves me, still sing my soul so honestly, still turns lonely midnight rooms into somewhere warm. And every string beneath my hands still understands me better than words can. Yeah, this old guitar still loves me after all these years tonight. Tennessee. Used to dance barefoot nearby. Now the crowd is smaller here, and the nights feel quieter. But every time I strike a chord, the fire comes back alive. Ain't no age on music if the heart still aches beautifully. The older I get, the more these melodies feel like family. This old guitar still loves me, still glows warm through every memory, still makes every faded scar sound beautiful somehow. And though these years roll mighty fast, this faithful friend was built to last. Yeah, this old guitar still loves me, and I still love her too. Maybe music saved my life more times than I can count. When words failed me, these strings still spoke the truth for my soul. This old guitar still loves me, yeah, still sings beneath these aging fingers softly, still making every tired heartbeat feel young enough to dream again. And when the final evening comes, don't lay her silent in the dark. Just let one last note ring out slow into the midnight air. Yeah, this old guitar still loves me. Still hearing echo through the hollow wood, and the strings humming soft tonight. Golden light across the hood, highway quiet like it should, old motel fading far behind as evening fills the sky. Coffee cup beside my hand, dust still dancing through the wind, radio humming one last song, soft as memory tonight. Funny how after all these years, life finally feels simple again. Some sunsets just pass by quietly, others stay forever in your soul. The sunset never felt this beautiful, never burned this warm and wonderful, still painting every mile ahead in shades of gold, and every road that brought me here still shines brighter through the years. said, man, we really made it, huh? I just smiled and watched the sky melting into purple light. Laid it back in Tennessee, still drips softly through my dreams. But somehow now the memory feels sweeter than the pain. Ain't no age on gratitude when your soul finally learns to breathe. The older I get, the more I understand how beautiful ordinary life really is. Oh, the sunset never felt this beautiful. Still glowing soft beyond the desert moon. Still making every tired heartbeat feel young enough to dream again. And though these years roll mighty fast, these golden moments always last. Yeah, the sunset never felt this beautiful, and the night feels full of grace. Maybe heaven ain't somewhere far away. Maybe it's this exact moment. Warm wind through the window, soul music on the radio, and enough peace to smile at the road behind you. The sunset never felt this beautiful. Still shining bright beyond the miracles. Still turning every scar and memory into something meaningful. And when the final highway ends, don't cry because the road grew dark. Oh, just let the music carry on beneath the fading stars. Yeah, the sunset never felt this beautiful, and the horizon still glows inside my soul tonight. Still hearing the highway sing beneath the evening sky, and the golden light drifting slow forever.